By Margaret.
Good morning.
Thank you so much for being here. You're here to talk about the Performing Arts BC Provincial Festival, which starts June 2nd, so we're right around the corner here. We're bringing the arts from all over BC to Fort St. John, aren't we?
Yes, we sure are. And as you say, it's coming up very fast.
Yes.
So we have a full week ahead of us, the organizing committee. But yeah, we're bringing young performing artists from the ages about 10 to 22 from all over the province to perform in music and vocal and dance and speech arts all over town. And we're expecting a little over about 530, I think.
Wow. Different performers who will be coming up.
Coming to town with their families and their teachers. And so it's going to be an exciting time.
I'll say. This was hosted when Jan was here a couple weeks ago to talk about this. We hosted this in 2018, if I remember
2016.
Right. 2016, pardon me. So
yes.
It's an exciting time. I guess you remember what it was like back in 2016 having all these people here and what it meant for the community, eh?
We do, yeah. And it was very successful in 2016. I feel this time we know what we're doing a little bit more because it's the same group of people organizing it. But we, it was a proud moment for the community because in the festival circles, they actually still talk about the festival we had here in 2016 because went so well and everybody felt they got a great warm welcome from the community and so it went off well. So we're hoping to do at least just as good this time, if not better.
Now, I guess I suppose among the performers themselves, there probably won't be a lot of people who were here in 2016 because, the age kind of range is limited. But I guess among teachers and sort of the people supporting the students who are coming by, they must be excited to come then if we have such a good reputation. Eh?
Teachers and festival organizers. Yeah. There could be some, a kid that was a junior in 2016.
I suppose
still be around because it goes up to 22. Oh, I did not turn my phone off.
Oh, okay. I was like, was that me or you?
a musical phone. It'll stop in a minute.
That's okay. Okay. Now, we were talking right before you came on. You've got a lot of great volunteers, but there is still some shifts that could be filled by people who are still interested in being a part of it, eh?
Yeah, we have still a few spots. So somebody's very persistent.
It's a stairway of heaven of ringtones here.
No, we do have a few spots to fill, particularly during the days, during the week at admissions tables in the various venues. And I think we still have some spots on Sunday the 2nd, which is registration day.
Yeah.
So if anybody wants to, we just contact us at the festival email, which is just Peace River North Festival, all one word, at gmail.com, and just say you're interested and kind of give your availability, and somebody will reach out to you. But we've had a couple volunteer orientation sessions and which brought in a few more people, and we're looking a little bit better than we were a week ago. So
and I think it's wonderful too because I know I'm doing a shift, which isn't much, but it's what I have available. Which, by the way, I mean, give the time you can, right? But
absolutely.
You kind of get to interact with some of these performers and whatnot, and I'm certainly hoping I get to overhear some of the things going on in the venue right behind me, right?
That's right. That's the beauty of it. You get to meet and greet the people. You're the kind of the face of the town for our visitors, and you get to poke your nose into the venue, and you can hear a lot of the music coming through the door. So, and I have to say, it's hard to describe, but they're just amazing. These kids are amazing. The level of performance that you're going to hear.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm going to be at the venue for the speech arts, which I think is fitting.
There you go. Absolutely. A perfect fit.
And as we said at the start, there's lots of venues. Of course, the Cultural Center, the big one, mostly for the dance, I think, is what's happening at the Cultural Center.
The dance has to be on a stage. And the venues are mostly churches around town. So big thank you, by the way, to the churches for stepping up and showing their sense of community by allowing us to use their venues. So there's 9 different venues all around town and you can see the schedule if you just go onto the Performing Arts BC website. The Cultural Center is where registration is, of course, and dance. And also there's 3 highlights concerts, which are held on the evening of Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday during the festival.
Gotcha.
So I have to say, if you don't have time to go to anything, I mean, go to the sessions. They're super cheap, and if there's something that particularly interests you, like speech or like musical theater or piano, then go take in a session. But we also have the highlights concerts of the there's a concert on Tuesday night at Evangel Chapel for the highlights of the first 2 days of the festival. Then Wednesday is the dance final, which is exciting because that's the top 3 dancers from all the categories.
Wow.
Dancing off for the, for the final prizes in their classes. And then, excuse me, Thursday night is the Provincial Excellence Gala concert, which in Provincial Excellence is a special category where people are selected at their local festivals who are just extra outstanding.
Wow.
So they compete in Provincial Excellence, and then the winners will perform at the Provincial Gala, along with some other winners from the later classes. But they're going to be competing for a $5,000 grand prize for the evening, and also there's a People's Choice Award. So I would say, if you only go to one thing, go to the Provincial Excellence Gala, and you'll see a little bit of dance. You'll see something of everything.
Excellent.
And it will be absolutely amazing.
All right. So I know the stuff that's happening at the North Peace Cultural Center, the highlights concert or the gala concert, I suppose. You could buy tickets for that at the box office. Otherwise, tickets available at each venue at the door. Do you remember offhand the cost for everything?
Yes, it's $5 to go into a session. And that's just available at the door. We're also selling festival passes, excuse me, which are $20 and get you into everything except for those 3 concerts that I mentioned. Yeah. But they're $20, and as I say, they get you into dance, speech, music, and they're also going to be available at the door at each venue. They'll have some festival passes.
Awesome.
So if you decide you think you might want to go to several, which will be well worth it, then just grab a pass and that'll get you into everything, including the Future Stars concerts.
Yeah.
So.
Awesome. All right. Again, if you got some time to volunteer, what was the email address to email again?
Peace River North Festival, all one word, @gmail.com.
All right. And then again, for tickets to the big concerts, the North Peace Cultural Center box office, again, available at the door at the other venues. Follow the Facebook page for more info on the dates and times for everything. It's super exciting. Anything else you want to say before I let you go, Margaret?
No, just big thank you to the community for stepping up and supporting us, and I encourage everybody to come out and give our visitors to Fort St. John a warm welcome.
Absolutely. Always a delight to talk to you, Margaret. Thanks for being here today.
Thank you very much for having me.
This community interview is supported by your Member of Parliament, Bob Zimmer. Stop by his office in Fort St. John at 9916 100th Avenue and in Dawson Creek at 104